Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Welcome to the Starseed King channel. This is your love message for the rest of May 2023. Okay, we're getting these cards shuffled so that we can give you your message about love so that you can go forward being the most loving, divine person in every way possible. Okay, this way you can take responsibility for yourself. You can take responsibility for yourself and anyone else your heart desires. Okay, Capricorn. I almost said Libra. I just did the Libra reading. Okay, so let's just put it all together here. All right, let's cut the deck and get started with you, Capricorn. Get to your highest love. I just thought of that song, Bring Me a Higher Love. That sounds like a Capricorn song. All right. At the bottom of the decks, it says your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Okay. So in Capricorn language, that means if they're worth it. Okay. They have to be worth it. They have to be, there's a reason behind it. You have to have your whys there and that. Okay. So this is representing the energy. This is how that is going forward, and this is where you're coming from. These are your actions, these are your feelings, these are your thoughts, and these are the reality that are going to take you into a brand new place that's higher than where you were before this message. All right, Capricorn? So now let's get started. Let's see. Okay, so again, your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them, okay? Which you always do, Capricorn, okay? Now, my lighting is really bright in here, so forgive me for these cards. Okay, they're not all the same. Okay, so we got, look, souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Okay, so it could be that you started out with someone that isn't where you want them to be, or you're in a situation that it's not quite where you want it, as fruitful as you want it to be. Okay, that's the energy we're going. How is that going forward? Okay, so you're looking for your other half. Okay, it might feel like they are your other half, or it might be that you're incontent and that they're not, that they make the person you're with is making you feel as though you're looking for someone better. Okay, remember I said it has to be a strong enough why they have to be valuable for you. Okay, so that's where it is. Okay, so with that one, it's saying according to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 2 heads, 2 feet, 2 arms, and then Zeus came along and sliced them right down the middle, and then you've been looking for your other half all the other times, okay, for the rest of your life. Okay, so you might be in that place where you're feeling like, okay, I'm with someone, but they're not quite, doesn't quite taste right. Okay, so it might be like that, but you're coming from having a good time. Life is great, a big canvas, throw all the paint on it that you can. So it's either that you need to make the most out of what you have already, or make the most out of what you're looking for. Okay, because some of us are single, some of us are with someone. So you have to allow yourself to think about, look, what brings out the most joy for me? Okay, and then attach that or connect that with someone else's joy, what brings out the best for them, and then that way you have the structure for a great dynamic relationship. Now the actions that are going forward is looking like everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. So it might be that you're in a fearful place, like you don't know if this relationship you're in is going to work out. You know, you might not be seeing things the way that you want to see them going, you know, towards the future. Okay, and it could be that you're leery about love. It could be that you're like, I am afraid to love because of the last one that I was in, you know, or the way I was in the last relationship. Maybe you're working too hard and your priority really isn't love, it's just more so having companionship. That's where you have to realize, okay, am I looking just for companionship or am I looking for love? Because if you're looking for companionship, it might be time for a pet. Okay, you can love a pet. Okay, pets bring out, and the reason I'm saying that is because pets bring out the best in you. They show you who you are when it comes to love. Do you have compassion? Is it something that you need to develop in your life? More compassion, because Capricorns can come off a bit stoic. Okay, can be dry. You know what I mean? Rudimentary, okay? If it's not this, then it has to be that. You know, your rules or no rules at all, you know? So you have to think about that. The way you're feeling is coming off as the more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others, okay? So allow that to be a wisdom mark right there inside of you. The more that you're loving yourself. See, the more you love yourself, that's showing that you have self-appreciation and self-respect. Okay? And people must love that about anyone they're in love with, that they love themselves. That's where the saying comes from. How can someone love you when you don't love yourself? Okay? No one can love you for loving without you loving yourself. No one can love you for you. You must love you in order to be loving towards other people. That's not a narcissistic statement. That is, when you look in the mirror, you want to see yourself as what you love. Whatever it is, if you see a flaw, to compliment it. If it's something that you can't help, if it's something that isn't so bad, if it's something that somebody else told you it was bad, but you really don't, it doesn't bother you about yourself. You know, some people are in shape, some people aren't in shape. Okay, some people work a lot and they enjoy it. That's typically a Capricorn. Okay, some people don't work enough. Okay, so you have to figure out what it is, where your value is, self-value is in yourself, and then that way you can go forward with love in a great way. Think about it like this. You are spiritually connected to those you love. Okay, sometimes it's not a spiritual connection, it's a connection of obligation. Sometimes it's a connection of discontent. Okay, you were discontent with someone else, so you trauma bonded someone else. Okay, you're friends, or you're connected, or you're in a relationship with someone who's more so they're there to listen to your groans and your moans more than you really want to be around them, but they'll just listen to you and go, me too, you know? So you have to allow yourself to extend yourself when it comes to love, okay? And find that spiritual connection, okay? Allow yourself to have a spiritual connection. Sometimes those are the ones that last longer, okay? And now that showing up is all you need. See, there you go. All you need to do is believe in yourself. Okay, this is just not going to show. Okay, all you have to do is believe in yourself going further. Okay, and that's typically not hard. We got 4:44 on the clock. Okay, believe in yourself. Allow yourself to say, I can do this. Okay, when it comes to love, Capricorns can be very pragmatic. Okay, if it's this, then it's this. If it's that, then it's that. And it can be very dry. But love is something that is in abundance, so it doesn't fit in a box. Okay, your ruling planet is Saturn. Okay, so that's where the box comes in. But love is something that is a feeling and it's an emotion. So ironically, Capricorns have a tendency to hide their feelings and their emotions, okay? So when it comes down to it, you have to believe in yourself being a loving person and see that person. See yourself that way, okay? Love is more than just taking responsibility and honoring and saying, well, I did this, so that shows that I love you, okay? Check out your Venus sign, and then that way you can find out how you really truly express love. And once you learn that part, then you can show that part of you more, okay? So that way you'll find the people who are more spiritually close to you, okay? So now on your actions, remember that you everything you wanted is on the other side of fear, okay? So you might be being fearful, but you have to harmonize with everything, because this one is all about harmony is pure love and complete agreement. Okay, so having that love inside of yourself as an agreement, believing in yourself. Okay, believing in yourself is where you'll get the love bombing for yourself. Okay, if you don't really feel that you are lovable, if you don't feel like you are the kind of person who knows how to give love because of so many other changes that have happened, because Pluto has been in Capricorn and it's going back to Capricorn right now, so it's made life always have to transform. Right when you get comfortable lately, you know, especially since 2008, as soon as you get comfortable, then something else changes, okay? And transform changes, not just a basic change. It can't just be a basic change. It has to be a whole uprooting and everything. So it might make you feel uncomfortable, like devoting and committing to someone. But right now, that's something that you have to open yourself up. Instead of boxing things in, it's a really good time for you to open up. Okay, because on the opposite side is Cancer, and that's where Venus is. So your heart may be a little bit more malleable and open to love right there. Okay, so just think about it like that, and then you'll start seeing things. There you go. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to do it like that. You want to let someone love you for your opposite side. So say, like, if you're really masculine, okay, this could be a man or a woman, we're speaking energy here, you could be really masculine, okay, you have to find someone who's going to receive that, meaning that you want them to be more feminine. Okay, then if you're really feminine, okay, sometimes you want to receive more, okay, from someone who might be feminine. You might want to find someone who's more masculine, who will take action, okay, grab you and say, I love you. You know what I mean? You might want someone like that who will tell you, I love you. These are the things that people have to realize that balance a relationship, okay? If you have two people who are receivers, you're going to be waiting. Okay, but if you have the balance in the energies with the masculine and the feminine, then you're going to find yourself in more of an active state of love, instead of more contemplating and thinking, when is it ever going to happen, even if you're with someone. Okay, so you may be feeling like you're loving yourself, but really it's all about allowing yourself to change. Okay, allowing everything to change, not by chance, but tuning into that which you want to love. If you're looking for someone who cooks all the time, go to restaurants or go to the bookstore and look in the cooking section. Go where cooks would go. Go to the store where they buy utensils, okay? Because people who like to cook, they have affinities with their kitchens, okay? And I'm just using that as because when you're a man, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Okay, and maybe that's where you feel like you're appreciated. Okay, if you're a woman, maybe you can't cook. You know what I mean? So you have to go into the cooking section in wherever cooking store you're in and play the damsel in distress. What is this for? What is that for? And then some guy will come up, or whatever you like, will come up to you and explain it to you, and then your eyes will meet, and then you will know, and you will feel love. Okay, this is where you have to do. You have to allow your energy to be the energy that it is, and then look for the balance in that energy, your masculine to your feminine. Okay, so when it comes to your connection, you want a spiritual connection, and sometimes those are the people that you miss so much. This one is saying the reason it hurts so much to separate is because your souls are connected. That's what you want to look for in your spiritual connection, the one that you actually miss. Again, Capricorn can be stoic when it comes to emotions, okay? So that can be misleading to people, where they think you really do not love them, in case you don't know this. So it might be that you have to think of yourself as the kind of person who does miss people when they're not around. even when you're working or when you're building or when you're doing that thing that you do, okay? Call and check on someone. You know, just say, hey, I was just thinking about you, and would you like to do dinner sometime? Okay, you want to let them, if it's someone that you feel a strong connection, you will feel a certain despondence if you don't hear from them for a while, or if you don't show them that you care for a while. Not obligationally, but it'll just be naturally for you to show them. You know, sometimes you call just to say, I love you. And life is tough, but so are you. So sometimes if you're not that way, if you're not the kind of person who will just call and say, I just called to hear your voice, maybe it's time for you to toughen up and do that. Okay? It's just being thoughtful. It's showing compassion. Okay? It's a just because goes a long way. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're being weak or that they have to expect that all the time. But a surprise, I just called to hear your voice goes, it creates memories. Okay, Capricorn? Okay, all you have to do is believe in yourself going forward in your own real world and take a leap of faith into the unknown. If I've just said something to you, and it sounds like horsepucky, like, oh, that's not true, give it a leap of faith. Go ahead and give it the go. Try it. Who would you call right now and say, I just called to say, I love you? It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be a friend, but start that part of your heart, okay? Open that part up. That's how you tune yourself into love and allowing your feelings to flow, okay? And also, you're on your way to meeting your true love. Look at that, okay? You're on your way. Oh my goodness, it's just not showing, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, you're on your way to meeting your true love. That's what they're letting you know. Okay, maybe that's why I'm giving you these abstract notions about what love is all about, because you're on your way. Maybe it's just prepping you to open up to the flow of love. Like I said, right across from Capricorn is Cancer. Venus is in Cancer. So love is on your mind. Okay, love is on your mind. It's just where you're allowing yourself to let it flow. Okay, sometimes love isn't a step-by-step approach. It's an approach that starts from inside of you, and that creates the steps. Okay, so that I just called to say I love you, or I just called to hear your voice. I just called to say, hey, I'm on my way home. Would you like me to bring you something to eat? Those are very thoughtful notions that bring that person that you do love with that spiritual connection, you know what I mean? And that soul connection, that is what brings people closer to you without you having to do something materialistically to show them, okay? All right, so let's see what the angels have for you, Capricorn. Ooh. All right, you got cut the cords, okay? It's all about cutting the cords to your old habits, the old steps that you used to take, okay, that may have caused you to not succeed or be successful or feel loved, okay? Those are the things that you want to cut the cords to, okay? Because your dreams can come if you have the courage to pursue them, okay? So if you're dreaming about love, cut the cords to the hate, to the drama. And then remember that the universe has a sacred plan for your life. There's a sacred plan for all of our lives, okay? There's a divine plan. Okay, so every phase of life where you're not with someone is a plan for you to get to know yourself better, to be connected with the universe better, because you're you're a cardinal sign. So you like to start things, you like to build things, you like to produce things, okay? So you have to realize, hey, that's a very special and valuable person. So it takes courage and bravery. That's what we got right here. We got courage and bravery for you in order to be able to change, okay? You have to be brave. You have to break your own, say, stubbornness in order to break through and be more loving, or to receive that love, okay? You are a receiving sign because you're an earth sign, but sometimes sometimes you have to be brave enough to say, what I've been doing isn't working, and so I need to open up my heart so that it'll flow and I attract someone better, or I'm better to the person who I have attracted. But you're looking for a spiritual connection, someone who you can miss. Okay, someone you can miss. Okay, that's all you want to do. It's more than just a rudimentary function where I'm taking care of people's needs, and it's all going to happen in divine timing. Okay, see the difference in these cards? They actually show up better. Okay, so it's all about your divine timing. So that's why you don't want to have any blocks up to love or against love, or saying love or anything like that. You always want to speak highly of love, okay? Because love is not hate. That's why they're two different words. They're two different words. They have two totally different meanings. You have to love love. You want to be like, I love love. Let's go ahead. Look. What do we get? Dioptase. Got that heart healing. They're saying you need to heal your heart, Capricorn. There's something going on in the background, Capricorn. Okay? There's an old memory of an old person or an old relationship or friendship that's blocking your heart. And with dioptase, it's giving you that heart healing. And it goes deep into the inner realms of your heart so that you can find what that is that makes you feel like you cannot love, or you don't feel like love, or these people who are in your life don't deserve enough love. Love is an abundant, okay? Love is an abundance. There is more than enough love. There might be reasons that you're holding love back, but we got to get back to natural, okay? We got to get back to love. It makes your whole life great. Just take it step by step. Take that step by step, okay? Show yourself love first. Start with inside yourself, and then you will find that there's a better way and a higher frequency that's coming into your life that's making you feel more loving, more kind. And right now, like I said, with Venus in your, was it your 7th house, your 6th house? Okay, check your chart. Okay, right across from you is Cancer, where Venus is. Okay, and it's in a water sign, so it might make you feel like someone else is being really clingy to you, but maybe they're being clingy to you because they have a spiritual connection to you, and maybe you haven't been so in tune with your own spirit. So the universe guided you to this message, and now you're ready to find that way. But it's really about, with the crystals, when the crystals come out, it's all about your heart. It's all about where you can heal and everything. And this is where, okay, so you want to meditate on heart healing. You got amethyst right here. Okay, so with amethyst, what's good about amethyst is that it breaks bad habits and addictions and things like that. Okay, so you might be addicted to being stoic with people. That's an addiction. Okay, only letting people come so close to you, having borders and boundaries that are unhealthy. There's healthy boundaries, okay, too. That's a boundary where you say, okay, I won't take this from you, but I will accept that this is a part of you that I may not like so much, but I know that that's you being you. Okay, so you want to meditate and on your heart healing. That's what I would say right here. Meditate on your heart healing and allow yourself to heal. It might even be from the past with dioptase. It may even be from the past. It might be something that happened in the womb. It might be something that happened from your parents, But you want to allow yourself to feel good in the area of your love life. You want to command that portion of your life to be the best person that you can be at all times, because if a baby isn't held, they don't get to have that frequency of love, okay? That's why it's important to hold your baby, hold your child, hold them close to your heart, and love on them, okay? Maybe that's a sign for you to love your inner child, Capricorn, so that you can be more loving. Treat yourself to a little self-love. Maybe you need to have a massage. Maybe you need to have just a treat, something good to eat, because Capricorns like to eat. Okay? All right? So that is your message, your divine love message, Capricorn. And it was my pleasure to deliver it for you. And I will see you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe so this channel can build. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.